What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Leigh Sims. Thank you for coming back if you're returning, and if you're viewing for the first time, thank you for joining me. So here in this video today, I am just creating my brother Elijah's house, and in this house, pretty much his house is just more like a shotgun, so it just goes all the way back. In his house, he has one bathroom, two bedrooms, and then the laundry room is in his room. So yeah, I just thought that this would be a really fun build, and actually this was pretty quick. I think I spent about 4 hours or so on it. It was pretty quick though. I started with this lot, and then I ended up moving the house to another bigger lot because I guess I didn't realize that I needed much more space than I actually had. So yeah, here as you can see, I moved the house to a bigger lot now, and now I am just finishing the layout of the house. So I just was trying to figure out, okay, is it supposed to be on a foundation? And I do know that his house only has like one step in the front, so I did do one foundation, or just like a one level of the foundation, and then just put a little stair towards the end or whatever. But yeah, so in his house right here where I'm putting the front door, this is the actual front door, but then he has like a area where you can, it's more like a mud room, so like you can put like storage there or your shoes or something like that. So then it becomes another room, another door where you can actually enter the full house, you know. And then this is the back in his house. This back room right here, this did not come with the house. This was built onto the house later on, and then once my brother bought it, then obviously it was his master bedroom. So yeah, they have the laundry room in the master bedroom, and then also they put a closet too, which is good, and that is actually what makes it an actual bedroom. But it's a really large bedroom too, so that's really good. So here I am just placing the door, and then I did decide to make his room just a little bit smaller because it was overly large, I felt like. So yeah, but I did end up replacing that area or that doorway with like more like an archway, because in his house it is an arch. And then I just placed all the rest of the doors and stuff, and then some lights here, and then of course I did a different light for the kitchen as well. So yeah, I'm just adjusting, the size of the rooms, how big they are, how small they are, and just like the placement of everything, the doors and all of the things. So in his house, there's a little mirror, or I'm sorry, not a mirror, there's a little window right here, which is the cutest thing. And so you could pretty much just see into the kitchen, because that little area where the window is the kitchen. So you could see into the kitchen through the living room if you're not actually going into the kitchen. Right there, I struggled a little bit with the foundation, but then I realized actually it's all the same level. It's just that the entire house is on like one level of foundation. So I just lifted it up, and then, like I said, put the one step outside, sorry. And then I'm just placing the windows. I don't know what it was, but I just could not figure out what windows that I wanted. It took so long, and I was trying to get them as close as possible to my brother's house, but then I put that like more modern one in there, and then I was like, oh my gosh, it doesn't match. So then I just ended up going with these, and I do change all of them to white, but I do use these windows in every room. And then I do end up deleting the ones. So yeah, I don't know why that took me so long to do, but I just could not figure out what kind of windows that I wanted. But anyways, so in my brother's bathroom, like I said, he only has one bathroom, and in his bathroom, it's like in the middle of the house. And so he has the mirror, and obviously the shower goes behind it. And then I just decided to pretty much mimic the way that his countertop is, because it does have like the little hang-offs in there, and then the sink in the middle, and then in his kitchen he does have some storage space, and it does actually really look like that. I do end up changing that at the end, but yeah, it looks something like that. And so I was just trying to figure out like how I could fit everything into the kitchen. Could not figure it out for a second. I was trying to fumble with how big the rooms were and stuff. I didn't want the kitchen to be too extra large, but I also wanted it to fit everything. So I just ended up putting another one of these instead of those cabinets how they were. And then on top of that, I forgot for a while to put the stove. So when I was doing the screenshots, I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot a stove. So I had to go back, and I do end up putting a stove, which you guys don't see, but it's okay. The stove is there. The stove is there. So yeah, I put the the refrigerator where it is at exactly is in his house. And then in his living room, he has a sectional. And so I just put the sectional in there. He does have a coffee table, and then he just has like a little TV in there too. But in his house, one of the rooms, I would say the one that's towards the front door right there with the archway, I believe that may actually be a dining room. But in this case, my brother uses it for the playroom for his kids and my nieces and nephew. And so that's really just where they keep their toys and stuff like that. I put a love seat in there. That love seat, I actually gave it to my brother. And then I put a little TV in there too, because I do believe I do recall seeing a little TV in there. And then I just put a little dollhouse, a smaller one though, because that one was way huge. And then I put the little toys all over the toy box. And then I made sure to put some crates in there too, because he has 2 dogs. Now in this room, I am not familiar with exactly how it looks. I haven't been in there recently, so I kind of just made this room into what I think that it would be. So I just put my niece Susu's little bed in there, and then I put my nephew Malijah's bed, and then my little niece Rory, I just put her crib in this master bedroom right here with my brother, because she still is a baby. So yeah, I just put a little table in the kitchen right there, as you can see. And then here I was just trying to find a TV stand. I thought that the ironing board was a really good touch. So I did make sure to put that in there. And then along with these thermostat. I was trying to change that chair to be like sideways in the kitchen. I don't know what it was. It just kept snapping to the table. So I just left it straight. But yeah, tried to put some stairs on the back. That did not work. I think it was because it was either too close, or I don't know what was going on, but I couldn't add stairs to the back right there. So now I'm just focused on coloring all of the walls, trying to see, what are the colors that I really want. I did look on Zillow. So most of the walls that are in my brother's house are white. Some of them I did change a little bit to maybe be like a darker color or something, but most of them are white. So I put some cabinet. What am I talking about? I put some curtains up for each room, and just put some sheer ones here and there. I put the blind kind in the kitchen there, and then I put a little cute one in my niece and nephew's room. And then yeah, I don't know. I really had a lot of fun with this build. Put a laundry basket for my brother. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted the kitchen to look like, because I was going to put, like some sort of tile. But on Zillow, the wall in the kitchen is just white. So I just made it white. And then I put some rugs down. And yeah, just trying to, add the little finishing touches, specifically the rugs. And then I added 3 of those rugs in the bathroom. What I love so much though, I think that those rugs for the toilet like that came with some kit. I don't remember what the kit was or whatever, but I just think it is the cutest thing ever. I just love it, and I love how it goes right around the toilet that way. I did add that door there because it is like storage space. So yeah, here we are with the roofing, and this roofing was actually so easy for me. Oh my gosh, I couldn't believe it. And even here, like I didn't let that stop me. I got it right. Okay. So I was really excited about that. I ended up putting just like a slight trim around the roof, because it didn't, I don't know, it just, in his actual house, it's not very like, just out there like that. So I did put a slight one, and then I added a light outside too, just in case someone is, I don't know, peeping or whatever. So I did want to go into doing some of the landscaping too, because my brother does have a big tree in his front yard, and I thought that it would just be really cute to add the landscaping on his house too. So yeah, I decided to add the big tree right there, which it keeps disappearing every time that I try to get close or whatever, but added those lights really quick. to the bathroom because I remember them. And then here I am just doing a little bit of landscaping. He has some pots over there where I put that that different color of I don't know, I guess dirt. And then this is where, in this little area, that's where he would park his truck. And then I just added like a little extra walkway there too. And then yeah, the rest of it really is like grass and rocks and stuff like that. And I just love that tree that I put in the front yard too. So I just added a few little plants and stuff. And then yeah, I added the red fence. My brother has a red fence outside of his house, so I added the red fence. And then it does have, like, you would have to like drive into the front part of it, but then there's a second part where you would go into that one too. So I put you know, some brown or like some dirt right there, and then I did keep it grassy, but then also, you know, add some dots and specks of, you know, dead grass and stuff like that. It's really not that cute. I wanted it to be a little bit different, but yeah. And then he has a little plant right here in the front. Now that I'm looking at it, I forgot to add a mailbox, but before I put it on the gallery, I will add a mailbox and a dumpster. So now I'm adding the last finishing touches, just adding the colors on the wall. Like I said, most of the walls in his house are white, but I did change some of them to either be a little darker in white or something like that. In the bathroom, I did go on ahead and put the tile because I do believe that his bathroom is tiled. And then I just put the tile floors, the carpeted floors all over the house, wherever they should go. And then I added a couple little decorative items, but not too many. So yeah, just added a little picture, and then you saw that little picture that I added in the playroom right there. So that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.